Hey everyone, welcome back to Thought Splash. So today I'm going to be using Scandinavian runes in order to perform a reading for the collective unconscious from the divine. If you are not familiar with Scandinavian runes and would like to learn more about their history and use as an oracle tool for divination, please check out the article I've written, which is live on our website in the description box down below. I would like to start this off with a disclaimer. If this message does not resonate for you, please understand that this is a general reading. So that's just something to keep in mind moving forward. I hope this message resonates for you. If this message resonates for you, please say yes or no down in the comments and tell me what specifically did or did not resonate. Thank you so much. All right, guys, so I channeled the message for the collective, and I sat and I meditated on the question of what exactly we as a collective need to know right now. These are the runes that I drew. So I have placed the runes upside down so that when I turn them over, they will be facing you, the audience, rather than myself. Another thing worth noting is that the runes are read in this 3-rune spread from my right to left, meaning that this is rune 1, rune 2, and rune 3. Rune 1 represents the overview of the situation. Rune 2 represents the challenge of the situation. And rune 3 represents the action needed in this situation. All right, so let's jump right in and get started on these readings. See what we've got for rune number 1. Okay, so for rune number 1, we've got the rune of possessions. Let me just show that to you real quick. This is that rune. Rune number 2 is going to be stand still. That's rune number 2. And then for rune number 3, okay, we've got defense. Okay, guys, so I'm going to read these runes one by one in order from overview, challenge, and then action. So here in the overview position, we have rune of possessions. This rune represents vital community wealth. It is the rune of fulfillment. This rune essentially questions, what does success mean to you? So is success all about possessions for you? Is success about material things? Or is success about going deeper within yourself? Is essentially the question that this rune is asking. And we know that success is really not about possessions. So this rune is asking you to dig deeper into the meaning, your meaning of success, and to really meditate on that for a while. Going back to vital community wealth, ties and goes hand in hand with success. So it's important to share this. When you draw this rune, it's important to remember that sharing and community are aspects that should be emphasized within your life. If you reach success, be sure not to become reckless about your success. And that goes again with sharing and, basically uplifting the community in general in the ways that you can. And that doesn't always have to be material. You can share and uplift the community in ways that are emotional, in ways that are spiritual, and there are a lot of different ways that that can be done. And this rune is asking you to do that. This rune is asking you to be vigilant and mindful in your actions. Share love, give, receive love. That's about it. All right. Okay, guys, let's move on to rune number 2, which is the rune that represents the challenge of the situation. Rune number 2 is stand still. Ice, freezing, feeling powerless. This rune is asking you to be patient because you are probably feeling powerless right now in your cause, whatever that may be, because a rebirth is coming. A rebirth is on the horizon, but it's not here yet. Okay, guys, it's not here yet, but it's coming. Your plans are most likely on hold. You may feel drained energetically, spiritually, otherwise. This idea of plans being on hold, I think, is really interesting and very crucial. I know that a lot of us have had our plans, feel like they've been on hold with this whole coronavirus situation and a lot of what's going on in our nation right now. And, really in the world at large has maybe made us feel like our plans are on hold. But that is okay, because a rebirth is coming, and this rune is asking you to be patient. Let go of that which is no longer serving you. Let it go. You must be at peace with the past in order to move forward to a productive future. So let go of that which no longer serves you. This is a period of cycles, guys. So go with it. Don't be anxious about it. Know that just like the ice freezes over in winter, the ice will thaw and a new season will emerge. And then there will be spring. Go within yourself. Spend time on restoring yourself and your energy. Give yourself that self-care that you need. Take the time for yourself. And if that means a period of standstill in order for you to be reborn, then that is what has to take place. So remember, this is the challenge to the situation. The standstill, the lack of being able to feel like you can really move forward is the challenge. But a challenge is a challenge because it is to be overcome. So that's going to be important to keep in mind. Okay, so let's read the last rune now. Rune number 3. Number 3 is the rune of defense. This, again, in the spread is the action needed. We have overview, possessions, challenge, standstill, and actions needed, defense. This rune is telling you that the action that's needed is some form of defense. Whether that means a physical external defense or an internal personal defense, this rune is asking you to be mindful of where you are investing your energy. Defend yourself. Defend your community. Defend the collective. But be mindful about where you are investing your energy, and make sure that where you are investing your energy is an important and worthwhile place to put that energy. When investing this energy, be patient. This is very important. You want to be patient because results are not instantaneous. Employ diligence, but do not become obsessive about this diligence. There may be difficulties. There's usually difficulties when you draw the defense rune. But that is natural, guys. That is natural. That is totally natural when a new cycle is emerging, when a new cycle is on the horizon, about to start. There are going to be difficulties, and that is okay. Just be patient. The patience comes with knowing that this is a time of waiting. You can and should employ perseverance and foresight with all that you do. It is important to think about the ramifications of your actions, the ramifications of your words. What are the consequences or advantages to doing and saying certain things, to being a part of certain things? This rune is asking you to meditate on that. Employ that foresight and that perseverance in all of your endeavors. Your decisions will be supported now. Growth will come, even though it's going to be difficult. But that is how it always is. Before you have a flower that is grown and beautiful and blooming, you have a seed that grows, and that takes time. Just like with everything else, this whole spread is telling me that cycles are what is really to be paid attention to right now. Cycles are key to understanding really everything that we are going through as a collective. We are ready for a rebirth. We are ready for a restoration. And that rebirth and restoration is coming. And it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be what we need and want and what is important and close to our hearts. These runes represent the seasons. We have ice in the middle. We have that standstill. But then we have thaw, and we have rebirth, and we have regeneration, and we have growth. So these are just things to keep in mind. This is more than a daily reading. This is a larger collective message that will likely resonate for many of you for the time being, going forward into the future a little bit. I'm hearing that this message will be specifically resonant for about the next month or two. I think that we will be dealing with the overview and the challenge part for about the next month or two before we are able to kind of feel the thawing and feel the imminent growth that's going to be taking place through the defense rune. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. I hope that you enjoyed this rune reading. If you enjoyed this rune reading, if this resonated for you, please let me know down in the comments. And let me know how you've been dealing with everything that's been going on lately and with all of the heavy energy. See you guys next time. Thank you.